Let's take a closer look at one of country music's greatest icons, Dolly Parton. There are few names in entertainment that instantly bring a smile to people's faces quite like Dolly Parton. Whether you know her through her timeless songs, unforgettable movies, generous philanthropy, or unmistakable personality, chances are you've heard her name countless times. Yet despite decades in the spotlight, Dolly Parton remains one of those rare public figures who continues to surprise people. For some, she's the queen of country music. For others, she's a gifted songwriter whose lyrics have touched generations. And for millions of children around the world, she's the woman helping put books into their hands before they even learn to read. But behind all those achievements is a story that begins far away from flashing cameras and sold-out arenas. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Dolly Rebecca Parton was born on January 19, 1946, in the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. She grew up in a small cabin with 11 siblings, where money was scarce but music was everywhere. Her family didn't have many material possessions, yet they were rich in faith, storytelling, and tradition. Those early experiences would shape not only her music, but also the values she carried throughout her life. Even as a young girl, Dolly dreamed far beyond the mountains she called home. She loved singing in church, performing for neighbors, and writing songs inspired by the people and places around her. While many children imagine becoming famous, Dolly seemed determined to make that dream a reality. She believed that hard work and talent could open doors, even when the odds appeared stacked against her. After graduating from high school, she wasted no time pursuing her ambition. She packed her belongings and moved to Nashville, the heart of country music. Like countless aspiring artists before her, she arrived with little more than determination, a notebook full of songs, and an unwavering belief in herself. Success didn't happen overnight, but it came steadily. Dolly's songwriting quickly attracted attention, and before long, major artists were recording her work. She possessed a remarkable gift for turning ordinary life experiences into songs that felt deeply personal and universally relatable. Love, heartbreak, hope, family, and perseverance became recurring themes that resonated with listeners across generations. Her partnership with country star Porter Wagoner introduced her to a national television audience and helped launch her career to new heights. Week after week, viewers watched her talent shine, and it became increasingly clear that Dolly was destined for something even bigger. While the collaboration proved immensely successful, she eventually made the difficult decision to pursue a solo career. Leaving such a successful partnership carried enormous risk. Many wondered whether she could succeed on her own. Dolly answered those doubts the best way she knew how, with music. Songs like Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, and I Will Always Love You became classics, earning critical acclaim while cementing her reputation as one of the greatest songwriters of her generation. What made Dolly's songwriting so extraordinary wasn't simply her ability to write memorable melodies. It was her honesty. She wrote about real people, real emotions, and real struggles. Listeners often felt as though she had somehow captured pieces of their own lives within her lyrics. That emotional connection became one of the defining reasons her music continued to endure decade after decade. As her popularity grew, Dolly refused to limit herself to one corner of the entertainment industry. She expanded into film, starring in memorable productions such as 9 to 5, where her warmth, humor, and natural charisma introduced her to an entirely new audience. She proved that she wasn't simply a gifted musician. She possessed remarkable versatility, capable of succeeding wherever her creativity led. Of course, fame also brought constant attention to her appearance. Her glamorous style, signature hairstyles, sparkling outfits, and bold makeup became instantly recognizable around the world. Yet Dolly often approached these conversations with humor, joking about her image while reminding people that appearances never defined who she truly was. Behind the glamour was a sharp businesswoman, a thoughtful writer, and an artist who never stopped working. One of the most remarkable aspects of Dolly Parton's career is how she managed to remain authentic despite decades of extraordinary success. In an industry where trends change rapidly and public opinion can shift overnight, she stayed true to herself. Rather than chasing every new trend, she focused on creating meaningful work and treating people with kindness. Perhaps nowhere is that kindness more visible than in her philanthropic efforts. Through the Imagination Library, Dolly has helped provide millions of free books to children around the world, encouraging literacy and a lifelong love of reading. The program began as a tribute to her father, who never had the opportunity to learn to read, and has since grown into one of the most celebrated literacy initiatives anywhere. It serves as a reminder that success means little unless it can be used to improve someone else's life. Her generosity extends far beyond books. Throughout the years, Dolly has quietly supported disaster relief efforts, educational programs, healthcare initiatives, and countless charitable organizations. Many of these contributions received little publicity because recognition was never the goal. Helping others simply became another part of who she was. Despite countless awards, chart-topping albums, and international recognition, Dolly has always spoken openly about gratitude. She often credits her upbringing for keeping her grounded, never forgetting where she came from or the people who helped shape her journey. That humility has become just as recognizable as her music. Even today, Dolly Parton continues to inspire audiences across generations. Younger listeners discover her through streaming platforms and social media, while longtime fans remain devoted to the artist they've admired for decades. New interviews, performances, and collaborations consistently remind people why her influence has never faded. Her legacy isn't built solely on record sales or awards, impressive as those accomplishments may be. It's built on resilience, generosity, creativity, and the rare ability to make people feel seen through music and compassion alike. She transformed humble beginnings into a remarkable career without losing the values that first inspired her dreams. Long after the final encore, people will remember Dolly Parton not only as one of country music's greatest voices, but also as someone who proved that kindness and success can exist side by side. She reminds us that true greatness isn't measured only by what we achieve for ourselves. It's measured by how many lives we touch along the way. And that is a legacy that will continue to inspire generations to come.